Welcome to your daily dose of crypto. In today's video, we're focusing on Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Shiba Inu, and MOG coin. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. You can also check us out over on Telegram. I do have a group called Team Crypto Atlas, and I also have a Discord. The links are down in the description below. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive straight on into it. So let's start off with Bitcoin. Looking at the daily, we actually have two daily candle closures that are green. We're up over 0.5%. So it's not something that's astronomical, but we are seeing some momentum climbing back up. And right now we are seeing a bit of a challenge trying to get above the key psychological level of $60,000. That's also on the Fibonacci retracement. So I would love to see this not only break above, but close above that, as we then could see another run opportunity trying to push back towards $70,000 to all-time highs. That would be the ideal situation. What I have a suspicion that we might see is a bit of a consolidation in this space. Do keep in mind that in the United States that there's about 4 months or so until the election, and a lot of people are waiting to see how things play out with that. And so right now, everyone's a bit on edge. I do think that there is still an opportunity for this to make a run up, though, because we are so close to breaking above that zone. And frankly, it's not that far away. It can be done pretty easily, and that can have a further momentum. A lot of fear and concern recently was with Mt. Gox. And as you guys can see with some green candles pulling up, even with the Mt. Gox situation, I think the fear is dying down, and that definitely gives an opportunity for a lot of the bigger institutional investors to come back into play. And then we also have all these ETFs that have been put out, right? So there's a lot of things that definitely could help the momentum going up. We'll have to wait and see how things play out, but do keep an eye on it, especially right now because it's so close to breaking above that zone. Another really significant impacting factor is down on the RSI, because we had recently been in the oversold territory. We can go back to June 24th, back over here around July 4th, as well as on the verge of July 7th. Since then, we've seen some pullback, and it is still below the median zone. So this thing has some room to grow. Another bullish indicator on top of everything else is the VWAP, that purple line. I know it's a little bit hard to see on my chart right here. This is a trading tool that I use, by the way. You can see down in the bottom with the strategy tester how this is playing out, if it's profitable or not. You can see all the metrics there. You'll notice that as I do cover some of the other cryptocurrencies as well, just in case you guys are new to my channel. And this is actually something that I had created as a trading tool. So if you're curious about that, let me know. Anyways, so the price has broken above the VWAP, which is a really bullish indicator. And when you combine all these elements together, to me, looks really strong. Another thing is that with my trading tool right here, it does show a suggested short position that was back on June 9th. And sure enough, we did see not only a decline, but a further decline. And then lo and behold, right here, we're starting to see a little bit of a climb up. So it has not actually shown the indicator for a long just yet, but I would suspect if we get a little bit more momentum going up, that long indicator is going to appear. So keep an eye out on my videos. Again, you can subscribe if you're new, just to see when that next long position does make its appearance. And look, if you're trying to make as much as you can with your crypto investments, you can look into leverage trading. It's also called margin trading. And there's a crypto exchange called MargX. I have a link down in the description below. They give you a range of 5x all the way up to 100x. So if you're really trying to maximize your gains, you can look at something like that. And here you can do regular crypto trading. You can do purchasing of crypto. These are just a couple examples. They have copy trading. You can mirror other people's trades. Let's say you're not confident in your skills. You can see how they're performing. And then you also have staking options. You can even claim up to $10,000 in bonuses. If you want to learn more, there is a link in the description down below. This is available in a lot of regions. Some people may decide to use a VPN if it's not, but obviously that choice is up to you. And let's go ahead and continue on. So next up is looking at Ethereum. Ethereum also had two green candle closures, looking good there. On the third day, as of right now, still also green, up over 1%. Breaking above $3,100, really nice to see. And it has that verge opportunity, same thing with what we were seeing with Bitcoin, but this is a little bit closer for the Fibonacci zone. So here's at $3,126 or so. If it can break above that, absolutely beautiful. It is currently above that VWAP, showing a lot of strong bullish signs. Something that I'm a little bit cautious of is the Bollinger Band has widened a bit in comparison to what we were seeing previously. But I mean, we've seen some massive ballooning taking place before. Like back over here around May 19th, we saw a huge boom boom candle, this green, and just looked absolutely nice. We've already seen some of that pullback that took place over the course of several days. It actually overcorrected further beyond what we were seeing for the initial baseline back on May 20th of this candle. So that drop down means that we now have an opportunity to really see some more natural growth up. But again, it's crypto, it's volatile, like anything can happen. We could end up seeing another candle like this. And if we do, that would not only push us back into this zone, but on the verge of trying to break above this high into a much closer territory on the run of that all-time high. Now we move over to BNB. BNB is actually up more on the percentage-wise. It's up 2.17%, and we have 2 daily green candle closures, also currently green on the day, sitting at $528.70. Would like to see this push back to $600, $700. It's down quite a bit from its all-time high, but here we do have on the Fibonacci zone, watch out for $550. If it can manage to do that, that would be amazing. Now, some more amazing news. It is above that VWAP. So again, another very bullish indicator. We're seeing this with some of the major cryptocurrencies, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB. You seeing a trend going on? A lot of good signs. Seeing it on more than one is extra bullish. Now, another thing is that the RSI on this one is a little bit closer towards that median line, but it still has plenty of room to grow. Now we move over here to XRP, similar trend, 2 daily green candle closures, green on the day. It's up 1.26%, sitting at 44 cents. And difference though is that when we look at this one for the Fibonacci retracement, it's got quite a ways that it still needs to climb back up, right? It's been falling flat for quite a while now, and a lot of people are contributing that primarily to the lawsuit that's taking place with the SEC. So hopefully we're going to have some pretty important news here towards the end of July. Do keep an eye out for that. But as of right now, a lot of people are just kind of waiting and seeing what happens. It has had some pullback here over the last several days. We saw that across the general crypto board. But overall, XRP still exists. It's still kicking. And also, by comparison, it is up above that VWAP. We also see that the RSI, same thing. It's quite low. It has a lot of room to make some significant moves. That Bollinger Band did widen out a little bit. Just the history of XRP, it might fall flat here for a little while before it starts to make its climb back up. But really want to see it break above 50 cents. That would be an ideal situation, especially because we can see for this upper band of that Bollinger Band, it's sitting right around that 50-cent level. So it'd be great for a variety of reasons. Then we move over here to Shiba Inu. 2 days candle closures of green, currently up 2.32%. Price is sitting at 4.1675 cents. And we see with my technical indicator tool that it suggests a long position. So here we might actually see some further climbs up. And again, if you want to see how the performance of this tool works, we're looking at this on the daily. You can see down here with the strategy tester as I move over through each different cryptocurrency, how well it's actually doing for these call outs. I can zoom out a little bit if you guys want to just kind of see some of these other placements. Now with here, we do need to see a further climb up. We're looking at 4.02246 cents. That's on the Fibonacci zone. We also see a lot of consolidation that had taken place previously. So not just hitting this level, but breaking above it, trying to get above even these other major tap points. I would say like right around here, which is at 4.03. It says 2946, but it's basically a 3, right? And we can see also by comparison points back here around April 9th. So I would love to see not just a break above the Fibonacci zone, but also this key level of resistance, because I see several instances taking place over here. Not super strong for the number of instances, but still good enough that psychologically, yeah, breaks above that middle zone on the Fibonacci zone, heading towards the next major zone at 4.03638. And then I also want to talk about MOG coin. Why? Well, this cryptocurrency now breaking above into the top 100 cryptos has seen some significant percentage changes on the day, up 19.24% according to CoinMarketCap. And over here on TradingView, we're looking at this with the BitGet Association. Over there, it's almost 17%. So just overall looking really, really good. And it even still has more room on the RSI. So yes, we are starting to see that convergence take place here. If you guys are curious about this, here's my breakdown a little bit more for you. That's the RSI-based moving average, that yellow line, whereas the RSI is itself just breaking above that. And we also can see that there's a little bit of that widening for the Bollinger Band, but again, it still has a lot of room. They could potentially make some moves. So as a meme coin, showing some really strong signs, and then as it is right now, it has some more room to grow and potentially even try to push for all-time highs, breaking into price discovery zone. I would love to know what you guys think about all this. Let me know if you like this format. I was previously doing a lot of the news coverage. Would you like to see me do these kind of rapid fire updates of about 6 different cryptos? What I'm planning on doing is more or less like 5 main cryptos that I cover continuously, and then incorporating one or so that's going to be a different token in each video. So please let me know what you guys think if you like that idea. Also, again, you can find the links down in the description below. And if you're new, don't forget to hit subscribe. I'd love for you to be a part of this community as we continue to try and make our push higher and higher on this channel towards 25,000 subs. Thank you guys so much. And also thank you to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to Victor Vegas being a higher level patron, my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.